Okay, so I've got one more problem for you guys to look at how we do. So here we have negative 3x minus 4 equals 8x plus 18. First, we're going to do this with cups and counters. So I'm going to start, remember I've been using yellow for our negatives. So negative 3x gives me negative x, a negative cup, a negative cup, and another negative cup. And then I have 3 negative counters, 1, 2, 3, equals positive 8, and you'll see why this is so much more difficult. That looks more like a square, but you get what I'm doing here than doing this the other way. Plus 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Remember, all of our red are positive. All of our yellows are negatives. So, here I have negative 3x minus 4, so I guess I should put my fourth one down here, equals 8x plus 18, positive 8x plus 18. So, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to add 3 positive cups to each side, I think. So let's do that. I'm going to add 3 positive cups to each side. 1, 2, 3. Because positive cups, by the way, cancel out negative cups, just like counters, positive, negative counters cancel each other out. So now these cancel, cancel, cancel. And over on this side, now I can erase all of these. And now I'm just left with negative 4 equals, how many these positive cups do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cups. I still have my 18 positive counters. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add 18 negative counters to each side. Why am I doing that? Well, I still need to get rid of all of the positive counters on this side. So I've got 18 negative counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. If I add 18 over there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now I have 18 over here. Remember, over on this side, 3 positives, 3 negatives, 3 positives, 3 negatives, 3 positives, 3 negatives, so on and so forth. All of those are going to cancel out. So I can erase all of these over here. And I am left right now with over here I have 22 negatives. And I'm just going to write that up here. I have negative. I'll write it in black. I have negative 22 over here. And over here, if I count these, I have negative 11. Just so I know, so I can remember that. Okay, or I have positive 11. I'm sorry, positive 11x over here. Okay? Just real quick refresher on that. So, that means each of these cups, each cup is equivalent to 2 of these. Cup, 2 of these, cup, 2 of these, cup, 2 of these, cup, 2 of these, cup, 2, this cup, 2, this cup, 2. You see why, as the numbers get bigger, this really does become quite a bit to do, right? These 2. Yes. Those 2. And this cup. Or did these 2. So, what I ended up with, x equals 2 negatives. So make sure we know that's negative 2. Let's go to the next slide. So now we're doing the same thing with algebra blocks. As you've seen, algebra blocks and cups and counters work very much the same. So I have 3 negative x's and 1, 2, 3, 4. Those equals. On the other side, I have 8 positive x's, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all my positive x's. And then I have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oop. Let's go fix that real quick. Last one I wanted to make an X. I was done with it. So, 18. So, once again, we're going to do the same thing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 3 positive x's to each side. Because over here, 3 positives, 3 negatives, it goes away. All that gets to go. So I get to erase all of that. And I'm left with my 4 negatives equals 11x plus 18. Now I'm going to add my 18 negative counters to both sides. Okay, once again, cancel, 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 cancel. Because remember, those are 0 pairs. +1 minus 1 equals 0. And so we can erase those from here. All those get erased. And once again, I'm left with 11 positive x's equals 22 negative counters. And again, I'm just going to link them. 1x, 2 counters. 1x, 2 counters. 1x, 2 counters. 1x, 2 counters. An x and 2 counters. An x and 2 counters. An x and 2 counters. And x and 2 counters. An x and 2 counters. And x and 2 counters, and the last x and 2 counters. So in this case, once again, each x equals -2. Finally, how do we check it? Okay, so our quick check here. So when I put -2 into this equation, so I have -3 times -2 minus 4 equals 8 times -2 plus 18. -3 times -2, negative times the negative gives us a positive. So it's positive 6 minus 4 equals 8 times -2 is -16 plus 18. So 6 minus 4 is 2. -16 and positive 18 is 2. So it checks. That should be the end of your notes.